You look so stressed.
Not more than me. Is it because he's feeding my stress? He's like Hi everyone, I'm Dominic Bekaert, director of Wildest Dreams, and joined here with a stereophonic dream that is Nadine Lustre.
Hey everyone, and these are our friends Cyrus and Ethan. Currently, they're busy destroying the set. But anyway, today we're gonna be discussing your wildest theories about the music video. So I guess I'm gonna be reading this because this is all Tagalog.
Please do.
Okay, so first up, we're gonna go with Dance with Danger. So from Cory Denka. So ito na nga. Dance with Danger is yung first step to self-love. The message is basically, don't restrict yourself just because you're afraid to get hurt. Take risks. Live life to the fullest. Kaya yung start niya is pinapayagan kong sariling rumamdam kasi nga if you limit yourself, if you stay in your comfort zone, marami kang mamimiss in life. So yun yung intro scene. Need to watch again cause overwhelmed ang brain ko at hindi ko mapagsunod-sunod, hahaha. Okay, that's from Cory Denka.
I think Cory Denka, you're super right. I'd say that's,
yes,
that's very true.
Pretty much it was correct naman. But I guess the only thing that I don't agree with that is yung when she said, basically don't restrict yourself just because you're afraid to get hurt. I mean, getting hurt is part of the process.
Oh, completely.
So
Yeah,
nonetheless, like it's inevitable. You're gonna get hurt anyway. But it is part of, you know,
Dancing with
living
danger.
life to the fullest and dancing with danger. This is English,
All
though.
right. All right. So, hello, Jenny Ruby. Actually, I think Dance with Danger also explores the Joshua tree, and that's the significance with the moon. I think it could also be another visual reference to the tarot card, and the squares on her dress remind me of the cover with the frames. Replying, put under a magnifying glass under intense heat from the sun, and she ended up burning eventually. Magnifying glasses from people judging every detail, causing her to burn, not to glow. Interrogation point. Could also be the pressures and stress of showbiz and being in the public eye.
Where'd that come from?
Wow, well, damn. There's more than what we put into it, which is kind of the best part of creating something that works on symbols, is that people get to go meet with their own answers, what they see and feel. And I think this is actually I mean, if she feels it.
Yeah. No, but I'm surprised because she said, and the squares on her dress remind me of the cover with the frames. I don't think we have any, like, connection with that one.
But it feels like, yeah. Cool.
Nice, okay, nice then, okay.
Patterns. Love it.
So Joshua Tree is out of the picture.
Joshua Tree is totally out of the picture.
Nope.
Where did you get that? Overthinking tayo, ah.
Yeah, for sure.
From @LovePsyche. The Dance with Danger MV sets the stage, gives a peek into a part of her inner world. She breaks free from that which was covering her and images simply opening her subconscious. Okay. Yes, that's actually... What do you think, Tom?
Completely.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
That was pretty on point.
And yeah, for the whole story, the first song was supposed to be also, I think, with the moment we leave from a kind of dark place to move towards more light and enlightenment. And yeah, we had to start in that kind of doubtful kind of,
But I agree with
world.
what she said, that it's like setting up the whole, visual album. It's setting up the stage. It's opening up.
Definitely.
And it's the first track in the album as well, so...
Yeah, and it creates this whole theatricality that we're going to play with later on. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Moving on to White Rabbit, we have Cory Denka, again, you overthinker. This is so detailed, okay. Okay, White Rabbit, ang interpretation ko kasi, it's about the people who hurt her, who tried to control her, mga mema. So, permission naman to forge her own life, para siyang kadugtong nung first. Don't limit yourselves, but be aware pa. Now, there are people out there who is only for themselves. Huwag kang magpapasaway. Di naman pasaway. Self-love is focusing on yourself and prioritizing yourself. Know what you really want. Know what is just a distraction. Know what's real. In White Rabbit, Nadine was kind of manufactured into becoming this person. The necklace was a chain. She was programmed to act and think in a certain way. What would you say about that?
What do you think? Well, I know that we play a lot with the idea of sometimes celebrity is prisoner of its own image.
Yes.
So we created that mirror with the prisons. We had this whole play around, I think, really being the prisoner of one's image. So
Yeah. Whew.
Hey.
Okay, so they're still busy destroying the set. But I like what she said that, Nadine was kind of like manufactured into becoming this person because, being in showbiz, sometimes you really can't. People really can't help it. They make a mold. Diba? And they put you in that mold and they want you to become this person or this. Sometimes people actually tell me what to wear or how to style my hair, all that.
And it seems that if you move slightly away from the image they have for you, that can kind of like drive people to... Well, I think, the idea of the conveyor belt was really that idea of something kind of chain-produced and something that kind of resembles a formula. It can work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and then we just keep on repeating them, which is not the best system. And what we love with Nadine's album is the way she changed that and wanted to prove that she could move out of that machine and create her own thing and her own energy, and that was clearly what we wanted to show with that.
Yeah, and to be honest, like in showbiz, sometimes it kind of feels that way because things are prepared for you. Things are spoon-fed. So, like, you don't really have space to, show people who you really are. Like, you really have to follow, like a mold because, like, they really have this, how do I say it? It's that artista image, and you really can't step out of that because once you do, it feels like, or people think that, you're going to lose fans or you're not going to be successful because you are breaking the rules. So it kind of feels that way as well.
And how hard was it for you to come up with those lyrics in that song? Because... I mean, it's powerful that way.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean...
Because we got really inspired by just listening to the lyrics and hearing what you were saying. Like that whole thing about your own reflection judging you. Yes. That we played that with the whole mirror image.
Actually, that whole second verse, I really had to dig deep into that because, when I said... In my world, I am the queen, but even my own reflection keeps judging me. Mm-hmm. So it's like self-doubt. Like, people might see me as someone who's very empowering, someone who's very, like up there, and she's got everything like handled. But deep down, like I still have those voices in my head telling me, no, you're not. You're not good enough. You're not brave enough. You can't do this. You can't do that. So
the battle is still raging.
Yeah, deep inside, and a lot of people don't know that about me.
I think that's what I really like with your character at the beginning of that video is pretty much explaining that she's not afraid of the darkness anymore, and she knows it's necessary, and she's ready to go there, and it just depends on how you look at it that you're able to like control it.
Yeah.
Snap again.
It's you guys again. What I love about that scene, though, is that, Birth of Venus, but then I'm holding a, what do you call it?
Campilan sword.
A campilan.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering how people find out about these things.